So, such an interesting question came in today, and I wanted to share it with you all. The question was, can I use my iPad as a way for me to write on a document as a document camera, and also be able to put my face in the video for my students? We actually know from research that the presenter being in the video is just one of the ways that we can engage students more into an instructional video like this. So the answer is absolutely you can do this, and we found a cobbled together way to make it happen. So let's start with a couple of the basics. What do you need to make this work? I'm going to grab my iPad here so you can see. Look at the photo of me instead of the infinite screen here that you've got. The iPad is connected to its charging cable. All right, so you can see that. Now you can switch your attention over to, you can see right here, I have that iPad plugged into my Mac. That is step one in this process. Connect your iPad to your computer with the charging cable. Next, all right, we now need to start QuickTime Player. If this is the first time you've connected your iPad to your Mac, you may need to click the Trust button on your iPad. Then you're going to start QuickTime Player on your Mac. The goal here is to get your iPad, here you can see it, onto your Mac. Okay, that's what we're trying to do here. When we go to QuickTime Player, we click File, New Movie Recording, which is what I've got here, and this window will appear. We're going to use this little drop-down window, and right here, instead of my FaceTime HD camera, my iPad should show up. If your iPad doesn't show up, a couple of things I'd encourage you to do. Start your iPad over and restart QuickTime. So exit it and restart QuickTime. Okay, so we've now got our iPad. Oh, and finally, I'm using the camera on my iPad, this icon right here, so that I can do writing on a document camera. Of course, you'll have to find some way to prop up your iPad so that it is in fact, as a document camera that you can write below. But there's lots and lots of ways to do that. You get the general idea. Okay, now what's step two of this? Step two of this is to install an add-on called Screencastify. It is going to be in Google Chrome. You're going to visit screencastify.com, and right up here, you'll be able to install it. The free product will only let you do about 5 minutes max is the most you can do. But for most instructional videos, that's going to work really, really well. So when you get Screencastify installed, you'll see this little icon right here, okay? Next, when we click the Screencastify icon, we're going to record our desktop. We're going to turn on our microphone. And in order to get this little window here that you see me in, you're going to have to turn on your webcam. Okay, so we're recording the screen on my Mac. It just happens to be that what's on the screen is my iPad. I'm going to click the record button now. Great. All right. So now, if everything's working and we're all set, you do not need to click record here because you're not actually recording with QuickTime. You're really just using that as a pass-through, a way to get your iPad screen where you're going to do your writing onto your Screencastify recording. And the beauty of this is you can now use this with any app. So if you want to be in a Google Classroom video, if you want to be in a different app that you're showing students, if you want to get into a website and show them around on some things, if you want to annotate, you can still be in the video and you can ultimately show things on your iPad. So that is our tip for today. Hopefully that is helpful. Great question that came in and wanted to share that with all of you. Keep going, everybody. You've got this.